Hello, this is Gwyneth Paltrow. I sell candles that smell like my vagina, yet the P word is somehow offensive to me. Listener discretion is advised.
Well, here it is that time of year again, fucking Christmas. Endless fucking loops of Jose Feliciano and Feliz Navidad. Burl fucking Ives, Holly Jolly Christmasing. Gene Autry, cowboy warbling, Santa Claus is coming to town, and he ain't talking about all that coked-up, 8-ball snorting, sweater-wearing Santa either. All those fucking car commercials with people opening the front door on Christmas morning and, surprise, here's a brand new Cadillac, Mercedes, Buick, GMC truck, or a fucking Lexus, all with giant red bows on top, and that fucking Lexus doesn't even have a rusty brake drums either. Yet another fucking year when everyone gets one of those brand new red boat Christmassy cars, except me! Fuck!
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
How did this happen?
Well, I didn't count the F-bombs in that. I apologize.
It's a decent amount.
Are you a Peter Pepper?
No, it's Lewis Black. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
So we're back. Hello.
Where in hell are you from anyway, Private?
And Miss Nancy's with us again.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. You mentioned she was going to be on the show, and Meta was like, "Who is Miss Nancy?" And I clicked on it, and it said, "We don't know who Miss Nancy is in relation to the P Word show,
Right.
but here's some people it may be."
I'm a nobody. So.
Well, you're on the right show then.
That's exactly right.
Right. Yeah, it's perfect.
So here we go again.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just tired of fading stuff out. So
It's
anyway,
fine. It's okay.
It's there. It's there. So
Own it.
yeah, it's fine. Speaking of owning it,
Stop it.
you guys had a great show this week. I'm just going to
Thank
throw
you.
it right out there
Thank you,
and
dude.
start it that way. That was freaking amazing.
It was,
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's very simple. Okay. Yes.
I like being simple.
It's our
I've learned that from my wife.
It's our
Right.
forte.
Less is more.
Less is more.
Yeah. Less is more.
That's a terrible thing to say to your husband.
Oh.
It looks good on you, honey.
Right.
It's proportional.
If only that was the fucking case.
But no, man, it was really good. I mean, it just like it was ridiculously cool.
Well,
and
I have
smooth
a montage.
Yeah,
I don't know if you can put it up on screen.
I might. Where is it?
It's on a page called Greg with 2 G's, F-A-I-R. Greg Fair on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook. Oh.
It's also on the old school page too.
All right, let me just go over here.
I had a double weekend. I played with Instinct and Old School this weekend, as I will this coming weekend. I will be playing with Old School at the Smokehouse. We will have 2 vocalists this weekend. We will have Bob Chavis and Deej Rosen. I don't pronounce her last name right, so we'll just call her Deej because she's like Cher.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, and
Okay.
and then on Sunday I'm going to be at the Craft Brew House in Philly, which is the old Yards Factory, if I'm not mistaken.
Excuse me.
We'll be down there. Instinct. Very psyched for Friday night. We haven't done a show with 2 vocalists since probably 2011. So this should be interesting. It's going to be at the Smokehouse, and this is with Old School. And there's a big party going on at that place that night, so there's going to be a lot of people there. So if you are planning on going, I recommend you, if you can reserve a table or get there early. It might be a little crowded. So it's Smokehouse in Lansdale, Pennsylvania, for those coming out. And here's the video. So this is from the Depot on this past Saturday night. This is Old School featuring Deej on lead vocals. It's a little montage taken by our friend Greg Fair. It was a really exciting night, and I'll just let it does the talking for itself.
There we go. Her and Mark prepped for like 3 seconds before this.
I know.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Like she outsang the mic. Like seriously, I think the mic was like not up to speed for her.
I have one more video for you.
Huh?
If you go to the oldschoolrocksphilly.com page,
All right.
there's another video down there, and this one is from, I think it's from the depot itself. They captured some video. So we'll see if you can find that.
There it is. There's too many old school things on Facebook, man. I got
I
confused.
know.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Chicken. What am I looking for here?
It's about third way down. It says the depot. That's not it. Oh, yeah. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, okay. From that angle.
Hang on a minute.
See if we can make that work.
Nope, that didn't work.
I like that song.
All right, let me get that up. There we go.
What a fun night.
I feel like I took this video. This is where I was standing.
It was right next to you.
Yeah.
It's just loops.
Oh, it's just loops and
Yeah.
loops? Okay.
So,
There you go.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what. There's not much else to say. If you want to see more of that, you can come out this Friday to the Smokehouse in Lansdale, and we're gonna have the added feature, or we're gonna have Bob Chavis on vocals, and they are going to be sharing the stage. The two of these people.
Can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be fucking cool.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a nice night. So we're gonna be doing for those of you that come out all the time. This will be a limited light show. This is a big light show. We're going to be paring that down a little bit for the moment because we're going to be focusing on other things at this moment right now. Now, it's Screwballs,
Yeah.
that'll be on December 20th. That will be the full light show, and that will be probably just Deej on vocals. So you're going to see a little bit of this going on for the next little while, and then it'll all prove itself out, and you'll all see what's going to happen.
Cool. Shall we do beer?
All right.
Yeah, let's do beer.
Yeah.
Bad. Miss Nancy don't do a beer.
Enough selfless. What do they call that? Promotion. Oh, here comes the critics.
He's a piece of shit.
Thanks.
Long John's.
There's always somebody.
Why? What's the matter?
The
I would hit
critics.
you in the gut and then I would punch you right in your mouth.
They don't like it. They don't like when you.
Well, what are they going to do?
You know.
So this is from Yards. This is
You're
Long
a filthy
John's.
woman.
You know the whole Philly thing
It's
with John's.
John's, yeah.
It's very
It's a nice
festive.
nice festive
It
sticker.
is.
I like the blue,
It's almost like the
and it's Yards. Yards above.
what is it? Like a Dr. Seuss.
It's very much.
Oh my
I
goodness
like
gracious!
that.
Yeah, you know, it was so foggy last night. My little LED laser-esque Grinch. You could barely see it on my garage.
This morning,
Oh,
driving.
we left for
was
work
really
at 6:30 a.m. this morning,
Man,
Ooh,
and
this is
you couldn't
dark.
see anything.
wow.
It was like driving through white pea soup.
Yeah, we went out to do some Christmas shopping, Yule shop, whatever the hell it is, and it was not a good night to be out last night. So Bree said when she came out of work, even the parking lot at Target, the garage was full
Yeah,
of stuff. It's like ridiculous.
crazy, man. But on a
It
good
actually
note,
has a nice smell.
the car wash is fixed.
Oh, it is. Yes. I went through it tonight.
Pardon me.
Now it's by your license plate number, not the sticker. You no longer need the sticker in the window.
Oh my God.
But everything worked finally after what,
that
2
is
years?
yummy.
Dark.
Ooh, that's good.
It's got a flavor to it.
It's good.
Winter lager. Yeah. So what do you think?
I need to drink more.
Well, there's more in here.
It makes you smarter. I'm going to give it.
Only because we tasted, I'm going to say a strong 9 recently.
Well, you and I did,
Yeah.
but
But
we
that-
didn't do it on the show.
Oh.
We need to buy that.
I'm
Well, we all
gonna get,
gave that Irish Red a 9.
Oh, that was a 9. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I was drinking that.
Yeah.
I was talking about that to somebody.
Wow. This is a really strong 8 creeper to a 9.
I'm going to give it a strong 7.
Oh, really? You don't like it? What about it?
There's
is
some
7?
It's a little smoky.
there's
A little bitter.
It has a great
there's some
smell.
kind of an herb or something in it that I'm.
That's holiday cheer.
Yeah, that's what I don't like.
Yeah, you know. Just,
I'm a Grinch.
it's like when I
I'm gonna
bake. I
go
don't,
8.
8? I gave it a 7 just
See my
because
shirt tonight?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. I'll be dit.
Is that the only piece of swag you have from him?
No, I have,
No, he has
I have another shirt. I have some stickers. I'll be getting more. You know.
he's desperate to get a car from
Well,
him.
that's done.
So
That drawing in the accounting for that ended on December 2nd.
right, but they haven't announced it
No,
live
but
yet.
you can't qualify for more. So for every $5
I
you
get
spend
that.
on Vice Grip Garage, you got a 1 ticket, so to speak, entry in a drawing for a '69 Yanko replica Nova.
plus $15,000 in cash.
to finish the job because it's a mostly complete
Yeah.
car.
It's yeah.
So he just doesn't want to finish it. So
He didn't have
He
time.
has so many projects that he's so busy. Do you watch him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's awesome. Like
The new season of
Grace Vice Grip
Roadworthy
Lodge. I like a lot.
Roadworthy Rescues is out on that's on Motor Trend. Or
yeah, I mean he's one of those guys like you just watching him work and you're like, God damn it, I wish I had the skill he has.
well,
Yeah.
he it's funny if you watch a lot of his episodes, he talks about all of that and how that all came to be, and it's
But I'm like, I'm trying to jump a car the other day and I got 3rd-degree burns on my hands. He's sitting there trying to start a piece of shit that hasn't moved since the 80s, and he's just sitting there tapping the carburetor with like a wrench.
Right.
And it starts. I'm like, fuck
And then
you.
he's tasting the oil, tasting the gas,
Yeah.
and saying, "Oh,
he's the best.
yeah, he's
Derek
awesome."
Beery, we love him. We watch him multiple times a week if there's
Yeah.
episodes on YouTube, and like I said, you can watch him on Motor Trend Television. Roadworthy Rescues is his commercial version of his show. He does a lot of, they call them revivals. They go find cars that aren't running, and he does all kinds of crazy stuff.
He's also got the property to store all that
He has
stuff.
the
Now he does. He did not before. They lived in a small home in Minnesota prior to that.
yeah.
Hey, folks.
There he is, Kelly James Yergi. He's the singer from Plastered. Knocked it out of the park this past Saturday. Love you guys. You guys are awesome. Jim Nafasi, you know Vice Grip Garage. That's it is like I don't even want to call it it's not my guilty pleasure. It is my pleasure because there's nothing guilty about it.
No.
Like he comes skipping out on Saturday.
Oh my God, I can't
I'm like,
wait.
he's got a new video. Let's watch.
We can't wait every week. And and some of his videos are 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
And we sit and watch them.
Watch it from beginning to end.
Right.
It may take
We're
the
just
better part of a day.
We should
Yeah.
be doing something else. Oh, screw it. We're gonna
By the way,
watch
you know
it
what the
first.
smell of this is? It's yeasty. This smells like a microbrew.
It does.
It smells like home brew.
Well, yards. It's
smells
probably a
good.
small batch for them, right?
Yeah, I mean it's
It's good.
really good.
It's good. So I'm gonna pick up some of the
Long Johns.
Elk River, right?
Yes, it's
Elk River.
Elk River, but it's there's a what was the blend, if you will? It was it wasn't just plain old Elk River. So if you go down and you go to the place,
Yeah, I'm gonna go
just tell them we were at
Woody's.
Woody's and whatever
Yeah.
they're selling on tap there.
Yeah, I will do that.
I can't like that. Why
That's
is
the hard part about getting stuff. Is like even the I think the winner this year is going to be Brooklyn Brown.
no doubt
And
until you try this.
yeah,
You might like it.
but nobody carries it anymore.
It was really smooth tasting, almost chocolatey.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Had
I
a
think you'll enjoy it.
slight hop, just a little tiny bit of hops
Is
in
that
it.
coming for next week?
But clean. Yeah, I'll get it.
If she can get it.
I'll get it.
It's not an easy beer to find.
Yeah.
It's I'll just stop and see. Like it might be in the growlers. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, you might have to buy a growler.
Yeah. So
It's fine. I'll give you money, whatever
no,
it
that's
takes.
fine.
Jim, we have watched Little Grip Garage. We've watched the one you just mentioned.
The Vice Grip Lodge,
Vice Grip
I
Lodge,
really
which
enjoy because then Jessica's on there with the kids and
they
the whole
show you
family's
yeah,
doing
it's
stuff.
awesome.
Yeah.
Everything about
So it's like
that,
Fixer Upper, but for cars.
it's
Like the whole family
It is.
involved.
it's about the house. It's about their property. So they have
Okay.
multiple properties now. So since
Yeah.
they've moved, so what happened was they were living in Minnesota, and he was like involved in like an alarm company or insurance company or something. He was like a vice president or something of a company. Doing okay in life. Nice house.
You're doing fine.
We've all done
They
it.
were renting a lot of properties, and they still have a lot of cars in the Minnesota, North Dakota area because that's where he's from. He got offered the job with Roadworthy Rescues. Filming is close to Nashville for a lot of the stuff for Motor Trend, so I'm sure they said if you could just get a place down here, our crews can
That'd be
get.
great.
Okay.
I don't know how it all works. I'm sure there's something more to that. But
yeah.
they bought their property, and I looked up the price that it sold for. They didn't pay a horrendous amount of money, East Coast style money.
It also depends. You can get agricultural land and put a house on it for nothing.
Well, he
He bought
did
some
some of that, and he
farms.
bought
is farming. He's
doing hay and
baling hay.
and he bought another farm that was on foreclosure, not far from where they are. So he has a lot of
and
stuff.
that place in town.
And he owns the building in
And
town.
there's a building in town, and they're rehabbing that, and they're going to make
like
that a
gift
mini
shop or something.
museum type thing, and give some money, give back to the community.
Nice.
And but yeah, it's,
We have every intention when we
will
get to Nashville. Hopefully, it'll be when their shop is done.
You
yeah.
gonna break into his house?
No,
No,
he's a bit of a stalker.
I've actually
but
dreamt that they invited us over.
Oh, that's sad.
It is sad. It's so sad, so sad. That's why we were just
That's how
maybe
stalkers
we'll
start.
Get,
Yeah.
right. Maybe we'll get lucky.
It's not far from stalking.
And win one of these cars just to have that connection. It's pretty cool.
Just
It's
drive it
pretty
up to
cool.
his house and just like rev
Yeah.
the engine a few times and see if he comes.
I don't
out.
think they would hear you. His driveway's pretty long.
5,000.
I think it's pretty far.
It's got to be about a city block or longer to the front door.
I just remember when he was doing Independence. That was the first one you and I watched, and then and I loved that. That got me hooked.
That got
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
people hooked.
And I was
So
like,
many.
I was horrified that he was going to make it into a burnout car. I'm like, well, why don't you? But it's a cool. But then I'm like, well, it's a salvage. You really can't title it.
You
or
can't
anything.
title it.
So,
No.
okay, that makes kind. But I mean, it's amazing. It's like you can just like invest that money, do all that work, get this thing put together, put all the time into it, and then just take it to a burnout competition once in a while, and then you're done.
It's retired now because it's so destroyed.
A lot of the vehicles that he rescues there's a story behind it, and he says, I love the history behind the vehicle and love to hear the story. People contact him and say, my father passed, and it's just sitting there, and it's so sad, and and
He's
then-
still in the car.
Well, it probably smells like someone
He says that
is
it
still
smells
in
like
the
it.
car.
Yeah. But he
yeah, it's pretty awesome. He just seems like such a great guy.
been
and his
selling some of the
family.
cars lately.
Yeah.
He's been selling some of them.
Yep.
And the place where people picked them up was at where the shop is in Nashville. Not Nashville, in the town that they live in. I'm not going to say where it is. He can,
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think there's a link for Vice Grip Garage I can put up.
But I mean, it's an
still fighting
amazing
some
thing,
here.
man. I would just love to be able to do that stuff.
Yeah, it's so
Like,
cool.
even if I just
So would you do that, or would you do something with like building Halloween props?
Well,
do you enjoy that,
I do.
or is it just for
no,
you?
I used to love playing around with stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
but then, I just haven't done it in a long time. And I like my first car. Like, I think I told the story about 10 times. Like, I had saved money to get an old. Like back when we were kids, you could get like a Chevy, like a 71 Camaro for like $300, and it runs.
My
Those days are
65,
long gone.
my very first car was a 65 Impala. It could sleep 6 in the trunk. It was huge, and I think
Usually
my mom
those were dead people,
paid
though.
Yeah, there's
$400.
a lot of dead people in the cars
Listen, you
back
could
then.
put a lot of people in there for the drive-in movies, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, you so I saved a whole bunch of money, and that's what I was going to do. And my dad came along, and he offered me my mom had an old 76 Monte Carlo. Wasn't that old at the time, and he's like, hey, I was 15. He's like, do you want to have this when you get your license? You just have to fix it up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, shit, that'll save some money.
That was a round headlight version, the 70s.
No, these were squares.
Single square or
Double.
dual square?
Dual
Okay,
square.
so 76 was the first year. I thought 77 was the first year for that.
But so I was like, okay, yeah, we'll do this.
Stacked. They were stacked.
I can't remember. I thought they were side to side.
I think they're stacked.
I don't know, look it up.
I'll look it up.
But we I did this, and I got it painted and did all this work on it, and all this stuff, and we tinkered, and I used up a whole bunch of my money doing it, and then he gave it to my sister.
Well, that's you
Oh,
deserve
Just before I got my
you deserve
license.
that, Jim.
Yeah.
Stacked.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
this
okay. Maybe I
this
I
is
think-
some silly gift that this man has, because he's never like worked on cars or sold cars, but yet he'll see some headlights or taillights and go, that's a 19 blah, 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 blah. And then he proceeds to tell me what kind of engine is in there. And
Yeah, see, I never got
did it
that
have
into
power
it for
steering
everything.
and brakes? Or
Well, I mean, I
was
tell you
like,
that based on
okay.
what the car looks like,
And
because
it's like,
each model
okay.
had different variants.
But see, I couldn't do that. I would watch Adam 12, and they're like, it's a late model Chevy. And I'm like, how the hell do they know that?
Right.
Then I'm like, what the fuck is a late model?
New.
Well, I know. I didn't know it when I was 7.
No, I thought it was old when I was a kid. I'm like, why it's late? It must be dead. Why that lady's late?
But like it was, like I mean, there are certain cars I could do. Like if you show me a Roadrunner,
Ariana.
I can tell you what year.
Speaking of old cars,
Yep. How's that truck doing?
the picture she posted the other day was beautiful of that truck.
Yeah, but it wasn't running, was it? Was it?
She was having some issues,
Yeah.
but it was out of gas.
Oh, that's right. It was the.
So that's a typical. That's
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
Vice Grip Garage. He'll be doing all this stuff, and the battery, and it's this, and
And they'll be like,
fuel.
yeah.
It's a fuel problem. The filter.
Just put some mercury in the tank, and it'll just push the fuel back up, and you'll be fine. That'll work.
Yeah.
That should work. I think it'll work. It'll work.
So today, while I was at the house, I found 4, maybe 5 of the filters he puts in his gas line. You can see through them. So I'm like, maybe
Were
I
they
should pack.
wicks? Probably not.
Fram.
Okay.
I was like, I should box these up and send these to.
No, he wouldn't like that. He doesn't
Why?
like Fram.
No, but I thought he liked those for throwing those
Wicks.
in.
He only uses.
See.
Oh,
Oh,
O'Reilly.
Ariana, trust me, I've got burns on my fingers from jumping a battery. You're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay. Then forget it.
It's all about O'Reilly, baby. What he needs.
O'Reilly.
does
He needs that spray can adapter that turns a spray can into a sprayer.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't know. He's got this technique where he
Yeah, well, this will make
the
him
thumb
better.
technique.
And if I could ever find it. And it was funny because we were in that store getting stuff from my mom when we were in Florida, and they
Ace
sell
Hardware.
Ace sells
Ace
them.
sells it. Yeah, maybe
And I
maybe
didn't-
we'll send it to him for Christmas gift.
Have to look around and see if we got. I'm sure we're not the only people that have thought of that. But
Right.
It drives me batty watching.
But it probably
use a
drives
spray
him
can.
crazy getting all this shit in the mail too.
I don't know. I mean, probably he's probably like, "What's wrong with these people?"
It's like oh, look
I
at
think
that.
he appreciates
a
people.
Walmart oil filter. Excellent.
Yeah. Well,
It's
Yeah.
kitsch,
it's
I'll make it into an ashtray.
Yeah,
people do make him things, and I'm sure he's just like, "Oh, I don't know where to put this now."
That's like for Christmas. It's please no more bobbleheads, no more pop dolls.
Do
no-
you guys exchange? Do you and Bree exchange gifts, or because
Yeah.
Paul and I've never done that? We
Yeah, we do.
always okay. Because we always just said, you know what, we kind of just
Ted
do.
Kajitsky. Did I say that right?
Kajeski.
Kajeski. Ted's in the house. Deej is in the house.
Hey.
Everybody's joining the fray.
But yeah, we do. We
Deej just said it's the famous Nancy.
Not so famous, but yeah.
Well, hey, that was
here.
just Meta. That's fuck Meta. They don't know what they're doing. But no, we do. We have like Amazon lists, and we put stuff on there
Okay.
just to give each other an idea. But
Oh,
then
okay. So you do like some registry so that you make sure to get something you
yeah,
want.
but I mean, it's not like that. I don't want to do just that because that's lame too. It's like
Yeah.
the one thing okay. First off, I fucking hate Christmas. I don't even celebrate Christmas. I
Oh,
celebrate
that's a
Yuletide,
shame.
but I
Okay.
hate Christmas.
We don't celebrate it like
We
we don't
don't.
go
Yeah.
But I mean, like I
Happy
said,
Jesus time
but
already.
yeah, like I said
But
before, it's
it's
mostly the Americans celebrate Yuletide. Let's face it, Santa, gifts, and all that shit. If you were going to celebrate Christmas,
I don't celebrate Hanukkah
You
either.
would fast and beat yourself with a whip and wear a hair shirt and be miserable. That's how you
Yeah.
celebrate Christmas. But anyway, the one part I did always like was going. I used to like going to the mall before it became, that city over yonder.
Yeah.
And
It was
yonder.
crazy last
Yonder.
weekend. Ooh,
I
the
haven't been
whole
there in years.
area.
I don't even want to go.
The whole area was just.
It was
I don't
jamming
go.
on
Yeah.
Black
I
Friday.
don't go shopping.
I won't do that.
See, now I love
Christmas
all that.
is for
I really
kids.
do.
But I like to go and get some for somebody that I know they're going to enjoy. Like I remember one year I was dating this girl, I think it was in college, and I got her one of those little plasma ball thingies.
Yeah.
You know,
I remember those.
They were rough.
Spencer,
they were
right?
kind of. I don't know where the hell I bought it, but
Yeah.
it was kind of expensive. And I got it really early because I knew she wanted one, a really big one. And then as it got closer to Christmas, her sister is like, "Oh, I got her one of these." I'm like,
Thanks. Now she's got to. Yeah, that happened to my first wife and I. We were getting married, and people buy you gifts for your first apartment or whatever. And
Amen, Tej.
so my somebody we know got us a vacuum cleaner, and then my parents bought us a vacuum cleaner.
Oh boy. So which one did you
And
use?
my father,
One for upstairs, one for downstairs.
Right.
there
that
was
would
carry
be
shit.
It was an apartment. We did have it downstairs, but you didn't vacuum down there.
Think ahead. You're gonna
and
get a
my
house
father, he sold appliances for a living, so he took a little bit of pride in the vacuum he picked out. Well, the other people bought us an identical one. I should have just told him we kept his. I made the mistake of saying we kept the other one we were.
No, you just tell you hide one for parts,
Yeah.
and then you just tell everybody thank you.
Never thought about the fact that there would be more than one vacuum in
Tis
life.
the season to lie.
Right. It wasn't.
I
Yeah,
was
they don't
young.
last forever.
I didn't understand.
Oh, even
Yeah.
I knew that. You just lie.
Yeah.
But no. I
So even when he said my first wife, like there's going to be a countdown to multiples.
yeah.
No, I'm just.
Instead of my ex-wife,
like-
he says my first wife.
It's like if you call the movie
so
Jaws
is there going to
1.
be a third and a fourth?
If you play your cards wrong,
Oh, if I play my cards wrong.
Well, when we
Hey.
when we I think I told you.
Cheers.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
come talk to me. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll be divorced. By then. But
I just
Oh, my
sealed my own
third
deal.
husband.
when we were getting
Yeah. What about you?
when we were getting our whole
Listen.
wedding shit put together, we went to the photographer, and they're like, showing us all this shit, and they're shitty photographer. I wish I could remember their names so I could disparage them on air, but they had all these huge packages.
Was the name Thibodeau?
No, but we didn't have a lot of money, so we're like, we want to go with this package. I'm thinking you're going to give me proofs. I'm just going to scan them and do what the fuck I want with them anyway. I don't need you to print all these.
I have a
things.
funny story for you about that.
So the woman says to us, well, what you want to do is your first wedding, you want to go for the big package, and then your subsequent ones you don't care so much.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah.
really people think like that.
Well, they do.
Like,
Well,
oh.
49% of
Yeah.
all marriages end in divorce.
Yeah.
So I was engaged
He must
a
be
long time
researching
ago.
this. So you've been doing a paper on this?
It was published today. Somebody put up a thing about
Oh, cool.
how
It came
I
on.
think that's what it was.
It was
Maybe-
on
maybe
Pornhub. It was like a questionnaire.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. So I was engaged a long time ago to somebody, and I had put a down.
No, not
I'd put a down
Josette.
payment. We don't have to
God.
name her.
We haven't heard that name in
So I had to.
actually it's like 3 weeks.
Okay, can I get through the story?
Okay.
All right. great.
Go
Give
ahead.
it a shot.
So I put down a deposit at a photographer, and nothing happened. The thing fell apart. So I was like, man, the lady's like, you have $125. This is in 1990 something.
Yeah, that was money then.
So she's like, I could do a shoot for your band.
Oh,
I was like, oh, okay.
Do
So
some trade work.
we went and did a band shoot, and she gave us all the proofs, which I then scanned at work
Yeah.
into a computer, and then we picked one of the pictures and used it, and then the drummer quit, and then we had to fire him. We had to fire
So
him.
it's okay. You can do another.
But-
you got the big set for the first
but
drummer
you get the
Some
big
of those-
package, which is what Jim's story was about.
But no, I'm talking about the proofs.
for the first drummer. Second drummer, you don't care so
Right.
much.
Right. But I posted some of those pictures like a few weeks ago, and I forgot that they were from that photographer, long out of business, somewhere in Northeast Philly.
Well, we won't tell that story for our son's wedding. 'Cause
No.
my son is getting married New Year's Eve.
At 6:30.
So that's, yes.
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 It's a convenient-
You'll be home in time.
It's a convenient time to get married.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
It's fine.
It's a special day for them, so.
Yes, me too.
They just want to get to the honeymoon.
They've
They've
been
living
together-
the honeymoon a long
They've been
time.
together 7 years.
We actually we got one of the fantasy suites.
They're
at-
getting married just in time for the itch.
Oh, stop it!
Ah.
Is that a real thing? An
I don't
itch?
know. I know. I've heard that.
well, they are itchy.
David McGuire,
I didn't.
welcome to the show.
I
sir.
mean, I've heard the 7-year itch.
Oh, that? Oh.
Just don't
We
even know what
dated
that
for
means.
we dated for 10 years before we got married. So
did you get a 7-year and a 17-year itch, or how did that work?
mine
You didn't-
always
you don't-
itch.
you don't-
They're
oh,
balls.
you don't-
That's
yeah.
what they do.
I
I remember a
Right.
long time ago.
See,
time
Yeah,
ago,
there's a lot of
when I
itchiness.
first
you
was
used to be able to powder them.
when it was early on. Yeah, I don't want to get lung
You're
cancer.
so itchy.
Early on, when Bree and I had known each other for less than decades, And she was like, I'm sitting, sorry, I have to scratch my nuts. And she's like, why are they always itchy? I'm like, because they're balls. That's just what they do.
They move around.
They're in a bad area.
They're it's a confined space.
We were a prototype.
Their
God
neighbor's
fucked
an
up when he made
asshole.
us.
One's like, don't touch me.
One's bigger than the other. It's sloppy work.
It is.
Just shitty work.
No, the shitty stuff happens next door.
Well, it's close by. That's the problem. You know, you're sitting down. If it's a particularly warm day, you could have a problem with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
And if you're a ballsy person, it could get really bad.
I actually had a photograph. I was going to come in here and do some medical.
Did you
knowledge
get the
on
big package for all of the big proofs?
No, I was
You
born
always
that
go
way.
for the bigger package first.
I actually had a thing like it was like when I've seen it on like Facebook a million times. Like some young idiot will be like, "I don't like old men with their wrinkly balls," and I'm like,
What?
I don't know. I've seen that like a zillion times, and I wanted to I have a picture of
Who is saying this?
I know, but no in particular. I'm not
Just-
going to call out names,
just-
but it was like I had
Random.
a picture of warm and cold testicles.
Oh.
And I wanted to
I
show
was
what
in
they
the, I was in the pool.
what they look like.
I was
But-
in the pool.
But you wouldn't let me show that because you thought it would be kind of
that's not right.
disgusting.
All right, so
I don't know what it was a problem. They were my nuts. My photos.
that's even worse. I don't want to see your balls
we didn't get the big
ever.
We got the big package then. And I said, can I get some shots of my
Right, he
testicles,
got the
please?
big package. Oh my god!
We
How
need a
did
fisheye lens for
how
this.
did we
You
get
bring
on
your
this
balls out. I'm
subject?
bringing out my
How did we get on this
whatever
subject?
page.
I you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
I still
So
have nightmares.
Jim Naffis
having more of this.
sent some Godsmack for us to listen to. Now it's live, so we probably won't get dinged. It's Sully Erna and Shannon Larkin in a drum off of sorts. So we'll put that on.
This holiday season,
Except-
And then there's commercials.
I'm gonna pay for the subscription. I think I've had enough. I've had enough.
There are a lot of ads.
It's enough. I think we're gonna pay for it. If it's $10 a month or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I mean, we pay for worse stupid things.
By the way, Nancy Ariana feels
Todd
very
Fry's
bad
in
for
there.
you
I
having to
don't-
put up with this.
I know you pay for worth.
Oh, Ariana feels bad
feels
for you.
bad for you.
Oh,
'cause-
why? Because
'Cause
I'm
you're sitting through
between
this.
two balls.
Yeah.
No,
Four.
Four balls.
Well, it's like when Deej was in here. She kept like, sliding under the table.
So I don't think we can get dinged for this. It's live, so it's hard to prove.
Yeah, they probably can't. The algorithm can't figure it out.
Who's algorithm?
Well, he's some Italian guy I know.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
He's got some big bongos.
Get your mind out of the gutter, please.
I think he's got some big balls too. Apparently, I don't know.
Mention testicles and everything's just
Yeah.
right
And then
there.
there's my my doppelganger, according to many. Speaking of bongos,
Yeah, I was saying, like,
it's like I made it okay for me to have short hair. Sully Erna.
yeah, people do say that to you a lot.
But there is a similarity in look. Very similar. I'll show you.
Yeah, I wound up getting a haircut for my holiday party because I couldn't do the dandelion look anymore. And then I was on in a meeting today, and the cameras were all on, and it was just like the top is still about the same length, so it's like sticking out
Yeah.
like wings. Like, good choice, good
I
choice.
never do when I have video calls. I never put the video on.
We have to. It's like if
They
the
require
guy
it.
who's running it puts it on, you're
we
supposed to
don't.
put it on. So
Well, in my job, I don't have a camera on my supplied computer externally, so I don't turn anything on. I don't open up the laptop.
they sent us cameras.
Yeah, well,
If they sent me a camera, then I'd feel obliged.
Yeah. So
Now, that's with his hair a little bit long, but there's a certain
there
similarity.
yeah.
he's got that smugness about him.
Do I have a smugness about me?
When you do your rock face, one of them is
mostly.
That's because I'm trying to see my fingers and I'm blind.
you're looking down while
Looking
you're looking
at,
up.
oh, there. Trying to look like I'm not looking. Some similarity, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I had his money and his looks.
Well, you have his looks.
I don't know. He does look like that doll.
The doll?
The doll.
The doll.
In that store when we were at M3 and Jim found that doll and said he found my doppelganger doll.
Well, I have a photo that I have of it somewhere. Wait a minute. Not that, but I've got a better one.
So it looks like on February 6th I'm going to the movie theater to see a Led Zeppelin movie with Rob and John King.
Oh, you are?
Would you like to go to that?
Oh, hell no.
I didn't think
Thank
so.
you for asking.
I'm a nice person, I ask. I already knew the answer. It was a silly question.
And what day is it?
It's a Thursday night in February.
This is a long solo.
Yeah, it's background music for us. We're not getting dinged. So he says it builds and they kill it in the end. I've actually watched this before.
3 times?
Probably my third time, yeah. Because I know it was at least once or twice at work. Because we, in addition to doing what we do, sometimes
Yeah, I'll put it
there
up
are
on the
moments.
screen.
All right, I'll
Hey, don't look over here. I'll put it up on the screen.
I'll show you where we're at. We're at 4:30 by the time you get there. It's 4:30.
There you go. There's the doll.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But that's actually got that's your face I put on it. But
Oh, he shows me the photos, the videos that you send. Oh my god.
Good looking guy.
So funny.
I didn't have the heart to use the one I was gonna use for this week for the promo.
It looked like the wives. What was it?
It was from Weird
Weird Science.
Weird Science.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Mad Science.
It was Weird Science, but I wanted to use the
That
hell
was
is it?
something else.
I love that movie.
I wonder why.
Gosh, that was back in the 80s.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are children of the 80s. Actually, we're
Yeah.
teenagers of the 80s
Yeah.
and 20-somethings of the 80s.
We've been watching.
I was going to use this one, but I didn't know if you'd object to it.
Yeah, I would definitely. That's disturbing.
What? Oh my gosh.
It was. I tried it the other way. It was so much. It wouldn't work. Like it just got all
Is
creeped
that
out.
a Bashirin?
He wishes he had that hair.
No, I don't.
I wanted to say we had a weird.
want your
KK.
hair.
We had
Looks
kind
like
of a.
KK Downing.
This is what I was going to use for. We had a weird week, but we're back now. So. One of these days I have to use that, but I don't like the way that I look. Kind of messed up there. You actually look really good as Johnny Rotten.
That's me on a Sunday morning after I've been
Yeah.
at Screwballs till 3 in the morning.
Right. And it comes when the sun comes up.
And this one just looks really creepy.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Although this one came in a close second this week.
That was funny. That was good. He loves that movie too.
Oh God, we were that old. Back to the
I missed what you put on.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I was coughing.
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
Gabapentin is bringing you
Oh,
closer.
Lord.
Oh,
See, it's such
gabapentin,
fun.
my favorite recreational
Look,
drug.
look.
Oh, yeah, I love that. I like that.
Yep. Yeah, Back to the Future. We were Marty's age when that came out. He was 17. I was 17.
Yeah.
So, and then like in 2015, I felt kind of old, and then many years went by, and I still feel kind of old.
Yeah. Well, we are old now. Approaching that 60 number.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and look, we're in a basement acting like this.
Yeah.
We're in a bunker,
Yeah,
hiding.
hiding from reality.
Well, Franklin didn't come down tonight.
What's up with him? He's been a little
He's
weird.
been very
Oh.
sleepy lately.
That fucking cat of ours, last 2 nights, and this is the 3rd time she's done it, but 2 nights in a row now, bringing a mouse up to the bed.
Like
a real one?
A real one, and eating it on the fucking. We had to wash the blankets because Bree got up.
Where did the
my
cat get the
God.
mouse from?
In the house. They get in the house. Our
Garage door?
No, the laundry room. There's dirt behind the washer dryer.
Oh, that's right.
They get in through there. So she catches them. We don't see them in the house. She gets them all. But she brought one in. I have not slept in like a week, so I'm like dying. So I guess I crashed last night because usually if Bree moves, I wake up. But apparently last night I didn't. When the cat brought a bloody mouse up, it bled all over the place. It was flinging it all over the bed.
Oh no!
There's blood stains all over everything. She got up, cleaned it all up, and
Nice. Thanks.
yeah, it's like thanks for the present.
Well,
shit.
Bashi brings her mouse, but it's not real.
Caulk everything. That's
Oh,
what
I've done everything, and I don't just caulk it. I put steel wool in it because they can't chew through it.
Yeah.
But it's just that area back there.
Yeah,
It's
wow.
you just can't really close it off. So. So when that's over, I've got something we can do that's fun.
It's almost done. They're doing flamethrowers now.
I was thinking about getting some of those for Halloween.
We were watching a video last night where they do the Christmas production on a projection on a house with the fireworks and all that.
These people had some
so
money.
I looked into it. It's
Cool.
a huge pain in the ass.
So cool.
You actually have to map out the areas and then get the projectors out, and
Yeah.
it's like
He wasn't doing just projectors. They had integrated screens in the windows.
Yeah.
They had
Was
fireworks.
Was it the guy whose house looks like it's in the middle of fucking
Yes,
nowhere?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steph
Yeah.
Sky shared that with me. And there was one where the guy did like a 360. I'm like, he lives in the middle of nowhere. Of course
Yeah,
he
it
can
was
do
nowhere.
this. I do this. Lady across the street's going to get a mob to come burn me at the stake.
Right.
Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I'm real scared, you piece
Scared.
of shit.
I'm scared.
So I have something here.
Uh-oh.
That looks nice, whatever it is.
This is
Nice
it. And I know
presentation.
she's not listening. So I said, this is a Christmas present I'm getting for Caitlin.
Is it a children's book?
It's a children's book. I thought she could read to her children. So I thought it'd be fun to read this to our audience. tonight.
on you. I'm not having kids.
Well, maybe not,
Kids say that.
considering everything that's going on. She may not. She's very terrified. But so I got her this book, and it's by Adam Mansbach, and it's called "Go the Fuck to Sleep."
Oh, that's perfect.
Aw.
So I'm going to read this. It's not very long, if you don't mind.
No, let's listen.
Okay.
Who illustrated it? I don't care. I just want
Yeah,
to
he's just
being a dick.
joking.
I'll tell you later. Off you. Wait, no, I can tell you right there. It's right on the title page. I just passed it. Ricardo Cortez.
Of course.
There we go.
It's always the Cortezes.
And this is what made me think of it, though. The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have lain down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep. The windows are dark in the town, child. The whales huddle down in the deep. I'll read you one very last book if you swear you'll go the fuck to sleep. The eagles who soar through the sky are at rest, and the creatures who crawl, run, and creep. I know you're not thirsty. That's bullshit. Stop lying. Lie the fuck down, my darling, and sleep. The wind whispers soft through the grass, hon. The field mice, they make not a peep. It's been 38 minutes already. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Go to sleep. All the kids from daycare are in dreamland. The froggy has made his last leap. Hell no, you can't go to the bathroom. You know where you can go? The fuck to sleep. That's not going to help get her to sleep. The owls fly forth from the treetops through the air. They soar and they sweep. A hot crimson rage fills my heart, love. For real, shut the fuck up and sleep. The cubs and the lions are snoring, wrapped in a big snuggly heap. How come you can do all this other great shit, but you can't lie the fuck down and sleep? The seeds slumber beneath the earth now, and the crops of the farmers will reap. No more questions. This interview's over. I've got 2 words for you, kid. Fucking sleep. Man, I thought this was shorter. Anyway, the tiger reclines in the simmering jungle. The sparrow has silenced her cheep. Fuck your stuffed bear. I'm not getting you shit. Close your eyes, cut the crap. Sleep. The flowers doze low in the meadows and high on the mountains so steep. My life is a failure. I'm a shitty ass parent. Stop fucking with me, please. Sleep. Oh, look at the little kid. The giant pangolins of Madagascar are snoozing as I lie here and openly weep. Sure, fine, whatever. I'll bring you some milk. Who the fuck cares? You're not going to sleep. The room is all I can remember. The furniture, crappy and cheap. You win, you escape. You run down the hall as I nod off and sleep. Oh, nod the fuck off and sleep. God, I ruined the whole story.
It's okay. It's fine.
Bleary and dazed, I awaken to find your eyes shut, so I keep my fingers crossed tight as I tiptoe away and pray that you're fucking asleep. We're finally watching our movie. Popcorn's in the microwave. Beep. Oh, shit. God damn it. You've got to be kidding. Come on. Go back to fucking sleep. The end.
Oh my god. Well, will she find that funny?
Oh, yeah, she will.
Is that
so.
like childhood memories where you would tell her to?
No. We used to read to her. You know, one things I did that was actually good was she was terrified of thunderstorms. And where we used to live, we had like monster thunderstorms. There were no trees. It just came right across the fields. So she was terrified. So I would go up and sit with her. And we'd sit by the window, and when the thunder and lightning was going on, I'd be like, ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
And she started getting into it, and then she started liking it. So
Yeah.
then, of course, every
That's
time there was a
cool.
thunderstorm,
That's
I'd sit up
God
there.
bowling.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
no, it's not. But no, we would just, now she's like, she got totally into it. Because I remember
Yeah.
I was terrified of thunder and lightning when I was a kid, because I thought it would hit the house and we'd have nowhere to live.
Oh.
Because,
Yeah, I loved it. I just, even today,
Thank you,
I don't
Ariana.
like the wind because we grew up in the woods. So it was always like so scared, like, trees were going to fall.
Oh,
or
that
whatever.
house,
Yeah.
wherever it was in this weird place on Earth where there's winds all the time. Mm-hmm. You go down and get the mail, no wind. You go back up the house.
That's Middletown,
hurricane.
Delaware.
And the house
Always.
was constantly creaking.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm thinking like, oh my God,
Now, you
one of
said
these nights.
terrified. There's actually a song from Racer X called Scarified.
Yeah.
You want to hear that?
Sure. Okay, were we allowed?
I don't know. I think
I don't-
it's live. I'll try
I
it.
think you will get in trouble for that.
Let's try it. It's sort of related, right?
I've got the pink Racer X
Yeah,
guitar.
we can do it.
And, well, there was more than one pink Racer X guitar. I think I got about 5 pink Racer X guitars.
Paul Gilbert.
This is the one I still have.
Paul Morgan met him.
And
man,
what a
really
fun
funny
band.
story about
We had
meeting
such a
him.
good time. That was a band that's
Oh, he's
we
playing through a
formed
Kemper.
in order to do a record for Mike Varney. And
Let's just skip ahead.
I wanted to have
Yeah, that would be
no one
nice.
students
Balls Richie.
lining up
a lot of
for
talking.
rehearsing.
Went to the.
Shut up and play your fucking guitar.
So I got out on a pearl.
Tons of Aquanet and with our pink guitars.
Oh my God, is there any
Aquanet?
content?
And I'd be,
What?
It's coming.
Playing upside down.
It's not even breathing hard.
And my upside down playing's a little rusty. Let me see how I. There it is. It's coming back to me now. And of course, we had the drill. Where's the drill? I got to get the drill.
They were first, not Eddie.
Oh, that's a good sound. This, of course, is the Makita drill with.
Wouldn't that like ruin the string?
But
It's
in
the
the Racer X
sound
days,
of
I
the
only had
motor
3.
through the pickup.
It was still
Ah,
fast enough,
Gotcha.
which was just sort of self-parody.
I thought he was going to play Scarified.
Of
but
course,
he's,
I want fast.
He's just talking.
So
Here he goes. He's going to
just
play right here.
Get a string going. And you get it next to the pickup, and it sounds like the dentist from hell. Open wide.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Well, let's see if I can. Here we go. Here they're live. This is.
Oh, there's
Our
more.
nationally recognized pediatric
Well,
specialist.
Racer X
Oh,
was
wait, there's more.
they were a great band. Their drummer joined Judas Priest. Their drummer Scott Travis. This is live. We can get away with this.
Double bass. I always love when David did that. Does he still do it?
Oh yeah.
Does he?
still like when he played Richie's kit, and I'm like, how many times did you swing and nothing was there?
Well, now he plays the same size kit.
Yeah, because he'll truck all that shit to every gig. What do you have, 28 heads? There's
Nine.
something. Really? Oh, yeah, I thought it was really grotesque. I mean, it's cool as shit, but...
This is called musical masturbation.
No, okay.
No, I'm saying this what they're doing. To me, awesome.
Other people call it maybe improvising, but...
There's no improvisation.
No improvisation?
This is an actual written song.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
So when I did a concert and like I was like when they started doing solos, like this is gonna end now.
How did you marry him?
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense at all.
It's like I keep thinking of a Donnie Marie song, like, I'm a little bit country.
It doesn't make any
It
sense.
is exactly like that.
So here's a song that I've been talking to Mark about us doing for old school, and now there's a lot of potential for this. So I'm going to see if I can. It's a live version.
I mean, Deej can do it because, damn, she's good.
It's an old Judas Priest song, but this is their version of it, Racer X. Where do you hear the vocal on this?
I don't understand the words. What's he saying?
Heart of a Lion.
Okay.
That note. Nobody would know it, but
No.
it would be fun.
And you know what? Nobody knew Heaven's Edge, but you
No.
guys do it, and now everybody knows it.
True. You don't like it. No, she doesn't like the song. Here comes the solos, though. This is what made this band infamous.
The 85-minute solo.
Is it over yet?
So they're dueling.
Oh, dueling.
Yeah, like in Deliverance.
You like when we do that in Rat.
I do.
Yeah, next time you do it, you have to pretend to be like the blind kid. It's like squint your eyes and look kind of like,
Killing the moment.
disabled.
All right, so you guys don't appreciate shit.
No, I'm fine. I'm digging
we
it.
heard it. We heard it.
But,
Yeah.
we're
No?
Get off the phone, you stupid bastard.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So try it and see how it goes. You and Mark do
It's a
great.
lot of work to learn
Yeah.
that. It's
I mean,
it's a
you
lot.
and Mark will kill it,
I think you guys do a better version of it.
Bastard.
And maybe Deej will sing it like I could understand the lyrics, and then I would like it.
Well, her or Bob could sing that easily.
You know, so
I don't know if
I like lyrics.
See if I can
like
find
to
some live footage
understand
of
the lyrics.
Bob Chavis singing. Let me see if I can find. I mean, I'll have some after this weekend, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Some guy actually asked me, like, what do you white people dance to? The lyrics? I'm like,
You know,
Kinda.
there's reaction video where people listen to hard rock for the first time that have never heard it. Specifically, like listening to like Van Halen and stuff like that, and it's funny how their opinions change once they hear.
I just wanted to do that. You know, when people like get like cochlear implants and they can hear for the first time in their life.
Yeah.
That's kind
Like
of what it's
play
like. when you
like
watch
some
these
like
videos.
thrash metal for
Yeah.
them and say, what do you think?
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Thrash metal? No, I wouldn't want to do that. Let's see if I can find some video of.
No, I love videos like that. And then the ones where the kids will get, or even someone older will get if they're colorblind and they get those glasses and then they can see color for
Well,
the
they would.
first
There was a
time.
couple I saw recently where
It just makes me cry.
like a toddler.
So let's
They
see.
gave
Here's,
the toddler glasses. And they're like,
glasses.
yeah, and they put them on. They're like,
oh, wow.
here's some Bob. This is him playing with
It's awesome.
Johnny Cowan and Mike Duva back in the day.
These chairs are...
somebody reboot the Matrix.
My computer.
You sure? Where is this?
It's say Creekside, but it's not. It's just dumping all over the place. Anyway, that's Bob.
It's like an LP.
It's like a bad, it's like a bad record.
Yeah, it's like you have to put a couple of pennies on the arm.
I remember
Yeah,
those
do you
days.
remember that? And
No.
you jumped and skipped. You're like...
So Jim sent us a video of Jet City Woman, and then he sent some pictures at rehab because Jim's been convalescing for a long time now, and we are really proud of you, dude, and happy for your recovery.
It's nice that he gets the rehab, though. You know.
Yep.
I mean, sometimes you don't get enough; they don't pay enough, and it
A lot of people don't make it through what he's been through. He is a fighter. There is no doubt about it. He is a true fighter, and happy to call him a friend. So.
Very nice.
Stop making me weep.
I think I met Jim at it was probably at Nick's Roast Beef on Cotman originally. I think that's where
I missed that place.
I am still getting over
Well,
some
bang
sort
in
of
your
Gonorrhea?
chest.
A what?
upper respiratory.
Yeah, you can get that.
No, I that was the Tarzan. I had the Tarzan cold.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
We do have some shows coming up with Tom Deck as well. That's going to be pretty interesting. For those that know, if you've seen Resurrection, and Tom is quite
The
spectacular.
emphasis is on the third syllable.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see. And 11. I think they're playing December 28th at Screwballs. I
There's
will
a
be
lot going
unavailable. I will not be available that evening.
Oh,
Yeah, you're already trying to get out of it.
What, going to see them?
No.
Oh,
No, that will be next. Oh, I'm going out with my friends in the afternoon. Oh, I'm going
that would not
down to the
that
end
would
of
not
the
be
street.
a good move for the preservation.
of.
It's our anniversary and my birthday.
It's a 2-for-1 sale.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
The penalties can compound very quickly. if you're stupid enough.
They don't, not quickly. She'll wait 6 months and then bring it up when you've done something
That's not the way
stupid.
this one works.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm
100% sure.
I'm fairly sure she's got stuff in the bank.
I'm fairly direct.
No, she's pretty direct. There's no bank. It's here it is. There's no credit cards.
It is now and later, though.
Oh, yeah,
See,
sure.
you've mastered, you've figured out how to de-arm that, though.
Did he?
Yeah,
No.
face
Has he?
plant as you come in at
Please.
4 a.m, and she's just gonna laugh her ass off.
Right.
She didn't
Can't
know
be
about
mad.
it for days.
Well, you have to get the
She was
video to her.
already, she was already mad when I felt. What the fuck?
We'll just walk up and show her your phone right away.
Yeah, when he fell out of bed. No, he fell trying to get in the bed.
I was
and
trying
like,
to get my pants off.
What the fuck? I'm like, really?
That's a mood killer.
You know, really?
Hopping around on one leg and then boom. Down
It
he went.
was the next morning.
You got to master
should
the
be.
whole thing of just throwing it down and pushing it off with your feet.
And then 3 weeks I had to
The
hear
pants I
how
wear
he
to
hurt
gigs,
his
you can't do
finger.
Why? They're like flares. You're like a hippie.
Oh my.
I wear skinny jeans. If I can get them off that way, you can get yours off that way.
Although they had an officer down at Screwballs
Yeah, I was driving home from the depot the other night.
in the parking lot, just waiting. for
Right by
people to come
611 in the hidden part near the trees. He was sitting,
Down where we did the album shoot.
out. Right.
sitting,
Right.
He was sitting right there,
Good.
backed in,
Caitlin,
waiting to pick them off as
the
they came
guy
out
that
of
chased Caitlin up
bar.
the street and was like trying to hit her car and that I freaked out at. Well, he was one of the guys they blow the stop sign. He blew the stop sign.
I think that's what the officer was
and
there
that's
for.
they do that occasionally until they run out of citations and they give up.
Right.
Because Caitlin was down the other day. She goes, "Yeah, they did it again." I'm like, "What?" And I've had this happen many times. If you stop at the Screwball stop sign coming down from Henderson, if you stop, someone will, and you're going to make a left turn, someone will just pass you on the left and cut into the lot. I've had it done multiple times.
On the right.
They will come around the left and turn right. Yeah.
If you're
If
making
you're
a left,
turning left, then
You're turning left. They are so fucking stupid. They will actually, as you stop and you're about to go, they will just come up and pass you.
yeah. No, I get when
And
he
cut you
says
off.
coming
Ev-
down Bidler to turn left to go onto
Onto Jasper.
They're coming straight ahead.
No, they're behind me.
What?
Yeah. No, it's more
That's
stupider
never
than you
happened.
think. Yeah,
That's
I've had
never
it happen
happened to
multiple
us.
times. And
Yeah.
she's had it happen a couple times. She had it happen the
Wow.
other day. And it's just like you have to stop, look in your rear view, see what the idiot behind you is going to do,
Wow.
and then
Now
go.
I've had them, like clearly I'm at the stop sign and fully stopped. They're just coming down our street and slowing down. And then I go to turn and they're just like, no, I'm going to zip right
I'm going into the
the
bar.
parking
Yeah,
lot.
somebody every time they
getting
do
my
it to me, I
Chinese
just
food.
Yeah.
or
yeah,
getting
I
my
just cut
611
them
on.
off. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Hit me. I don't
so-
care.
I got to get some worms at 611.
Yeah, I got to get some worms and some glossy porn and some
beef
chaw.
jerky. Yeah.
Right. And a lottery ticket.
What a weird demographic they have.
Pick up some milk.
Any,
while I'm
you know,
there.
it's like, you know,
milk
if, you
and bread. Milk and bread.
if you're like, it's weird.
I wouldn't buy milk there.
I need live bait pornography and dip. Where can I get that?
Who buys porn?
Oh, at the end of our street.
I don't know. Why would you buy glossy porn? I can't even.
Collectible?
I was trying to figure this out, and it was like, how is it even marketable?
Yeah, everything's digital now.
Yeah, I mean, this is going back to like the 60s, 70s when it was like black and white newsprint porn, I guess. But this isn't. It's got to be glossy. I mean, from what I can peek at
Yeah,
over
and
the
at
guy's
this
shoulder.
age, you can just zoom in and
Yeah.
blow it up. Versus, where do I put my glasses on or take it off? Put my glasses.
Do you suck dicks?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
That's
Deej.
that was rude.
Yeah, well, you've been here, Deej. You know how it goes. But yeah, I can't figure out. Like every time I go down there, I have to fight the urge to like look at that huge rack of porno mags, just because I'm like,
You can get it online.
no,
Jim.
I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not 14 anymore. I don't have to find it scattered in the street, but it was like or in the woods or something. But it's like,
right.
but it's like one of
But
those.
you know what's funny? Being the age we are, when I was a kid, the upper rack of the magazine
Yeah.
rack, where I was getting my 16 and Tiger Beat and Hit Parader and Guitar World and all that, those magazines were just south of the top row.
yeah, oh yeah.
And you would occasionally just pull one down and put it in the middle of the guitar magazine so you could look through it when the cashier wasn't paying attention. As an adult, the urge to do that
Oh yeah.
is still there.
Yeah, it's weird.
And what's funny is
Like,
if
now
you
I
go to
wanna just
Barnes and
grab it.
Noble-
Is it like going to get tampons for your lady?
Why do you
Like-
do that
See,
to
that
us?
doesn't bother
Is
me.
It's
That-
not.
The first time I had to do
I
that,
worked at a factory where we made tampon bags.
no, the first time I had to do that, I was in college and I had to go. I was working at the court as a bartender. I had to walk down to CVS and buy them, and the cashier was a woman and she was merciless.
Dude,
She goes, "Do you want a bag or do you need it right now?"
I'm gonna top you right now. I'm gonna top you. Not that way.
Yeah, don't do that.
I was working at the packaging company where we made the maxi pad bags and all that stuff. And the one woman I worked with, I want you to go to the store and get the following things. And she sent Eric and I, this other guy I worked with, to go pick up like
A weed whacker, condoms.
We were getting ready to print a bunch of Equate product. So we went to Walmart and we bought like, I can't even tell you, it was probably $100 worth of female product. And we're
You and Eric, that would be the last two.
we're the
people on
cashier
Earth.
and they're ringing this up and they're just looking at us and we're like,
Yes.
you never know what goes on at home.
Right. What are these two up to? Yeah.
No, I remember one time, Bree sent me to the store at night for
Oh
pampering.
my God, Deej, you're so bad.
For pampering,
Right.
and I couldn't find it.
And you had to ask.
No, I looked and looked. They didn't have
Is it like asking for directions? There's no way you're doing it.
I went to 3 different stores trying to find it. And finally, I was at the Giant in Phoenixville, and they didn't have it either. And I was standing there, and I got on the phone, and I'm like, they don't have it. Look, you sent me on a fucking suicide mission. And I'm like, I can't come home without this. And some lady on the other side's like,
Right.
oh, God damn it.
That's a good quote. She said she's not bad, but she's just drawn that way. Now, what movie is that from?
Roger Rabbit.
Very good. That
I've
was
never seen that.
what? What?
How do you not know that?
We have to watch that. It is a
It
phenomenal
must be,
movie.
Okay, now that he said
She's
that,
not
it's
gonna
the
like it.
worst
Now-
movie.
see, now she's
No,
gonna
it's
hate
actually,
it.
you'll like it.
Entire-
It actually is a pretty good movie. It's fun.
Okay, all right. It's a cartoon, right?
It is not. It's live action versus
It's
cartoon.
It's both.
It was very, very cutting edge for its time frame.
Oh, cool.
I remember I asked Bree today. I said, because I wasn't very busy at work and I just wanted to put something on in the background. So I said,
But you still did your job.
I said, yeah, no, I did. But I mean, I just want to have someone say, Dune Prophecy. You like it or are you just enduring it when I watch it? She's, I'm enduring it. I'm like, okay.
I'm
You
the
don't
same
care.
way. I don't like Dune.
I love Dune. The other ones were okay. The ones that his son and Kevin Anderson are writing are what this is based on, kind of. So I'm just watching it kind of to be like righteously indignant when they get it wrong.
I just fall asleep. It's just not that
There's a really good movie
captivating.
on December
Oh.
13th
Correct. What?
with Jason Bateman. And what is it called?
Oh, Deej is saying you could be Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't even know who that is.
I can make you some. I can make the costume. I have saran wrap at home.
Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find a picture.
Okay, I
All right,
need to see this.
I'm gonna back away from
Jessica.
You don't know who Jessica Rabbit is?
No.
Oh my God.
She was married to Roger. That's Jessica Rabbit.
It's a cartoon.
It is.
Yeah.
But see, it's
I
the
am not
red.
built
It's the
that
red
way.
hair. No, but we could make you look like
Yeah.
that. Jim's got skills. He's got plastic.
Yeah.
You know. That's funny. See that lady? That's a real person painted up. You see what Deej doing?
No, I can't.
Is Jim in there tearing up the bathroom?
Well, thank you.
Let's see if I can find Jim in the bathroom.
Why do you do that to him every time? Then he's just going to pee on the floor. Jim, pee in the toilet, not on the floor.
Oh, the camera and the microphone in the bathroom just went on. Yeah, that beer really must be good.
What is that other sound?
I don't know.
Peeing? Peeing. video that this guy is this. I guess this wife got mad because he's always like peeing on the seat or on the floor.
Oh.
And he says, "Okay, I'm going to give you a bucket and a hose, and I'm going to pinch the hose, and I'm going to let it go, and you try to get it in that bucket." And it was,
Talking about me in the bathroom?
no, what? We would never do that. But he would let go of the hose, and she was like, "Oh my God!" And then he would do it again and squeeze the hose, and then let it open, and then she was like, now I'm understanding more." He was like, "Yeah, it's
Do you feel better?
difficult."
Yeah, I do.
We do too.
Yeah.
I told you the story one time. Bree had a friend who was dating this. The girl was absolutely gorgeous and really nice, and she's dating this utter dud.
Udder?
Utter.
Udder.
Like a cow's underside.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, the guy was a complete dork, and but so one night we're doing something at our house, we're playing a game or something, and he goes to the bathroom and he leaves the door. I mean, you can kind of hear him peeing, and it's really high. It's like that kind of pee, like you just did, like that real high pitched thing.
It's intense. He's got to go bad.
And I was but very high pitched, and I was like, and she's like, "What?" I'm like, "I hear the pitch, smaller the pipe." And and everybody was like, tittered like that. So I had to go to the bathroom, and on the way I grabbed a pitcher full of water, and I stood over the toilet like this, and put it in. And it sounded like a whale pissing in my toilet. And I came back, and she's like,
And then everyone's standing in it when they go to the bathroom.
Bree's like turning purple, trying not to laugh because
She knows what's going on.
knows what I'm doing. Good night, Ariana.
The knocking. Stop that.
What? I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
It's like his favorite thing in the world.
I know it is.
It is my favorite.
It is.
If I had...
He finally discovered what the knocking was. That's
good night, Ariana.
incredible.
I was like, what's the problem? Just let it, whatever's going on, just let it happen. Like, nope.
I feel like we're missing a member tonight.
What?
Somebody usually chimes
Oh,
in.
no, he doesn't. Lately, there's been no activity. I don't know what's happening there. I did hear from him this week, though.
Huh?
Yeah. The shoe. The shoe doesn't drop anymore.
Oh.
He's making something else, I guess. I don't know, or maybe.
Wait, hello, Tom.
See, Tom that's funny that Tom walked in when we were saying that.
Yeah.
We weren't talking about him.
Right, I thought we were talking about him.
We weren't.
You probably think this
No.
podcast is about you, baby.
The world famous. This is Tom's world. Tom, you didn't put a video out today that I saw. I don't think today or yesterday you did one, so I have nothing to say to you.
We have nothing to talk about.
Well, do we ever?
No. Oh,
we
no.
do. I
calling the
do
police. I
North
got
Florida man stuff. If you want to do it,
Sure, go for
you
it.
want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's do it this way.
Such a pleasant place to live, my mother, at this point.
Love it so much.
Yeah.
All right, let
Can't
me
even
put-
get her on the
I'll put it up on
Tried
screen so
calling
you
her yesterday. She won't even answer the fucking phone. She's
She's
never
busy. She's very busy.
put it up on here so you folks can follow along at home.
home. All right.
All right, so here are the stories. So one of these stories is made up. The rest of them are real.
That's what's disturbing about this.
Right.
So
I
the
have
first
to put
one
my
is
glasses on.
Florida man arrested for pooping on a dead opossum in public.
Sure.
Second one, Florida man gets beat up by the Easter Bunny. Florida man tries to shoot puppy. Puppy shoots him instead. Florida man orders a prostitute online and his mom shows up. Florida man slashes 27 tires, claims was sabotaged by secret government exposure. Florida man, drunk and stoned, which I thought was just kind of redundant,
Right.
pulls down pants, says he'll kill cops and rape their dog. So one of these is fake. All the rest are real, believe it or not.
That is insane.
I'm gonna go with the slashes tires guy because everything else sounds so absurd. It sounds like it could be real for Florida.
All right, so you're going with this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well. Marcus Welby.
We'll do this.
Yeah, I feel like people are lazy, so 27 tires is a lot of slashing.
Wow, that's some deep thinking going on there.
I'm going to say the puppy one.
Puppy?
Yeah.
All right. So, anybody else?
Bueller?
Bueller.
Anyone? Deeds, I did too. She said she screamed at the mom one.
Bueller.
All right, we'll give everybody 1 or 2 more seconds. Okay. So,
Yeah.
so the 2 yellow ones are real.
Oh, no.
This one is real.
Okay, I figured they could all be real, honestly.
This one is real.
So the mom thing isn't real.
And that one is real. You're right. The one Deed screamed for is the one that.
See, I would have thought that would be
I
real.
would have thought that.
I
was
actually made that.
definitely
That
real.
could probably.
Hi,
be
Ma.
true. No, I could see that. Places like Lake Worth, I could definitely.
My
see that
mom
happening.
is a prostitute, and I didn't even know it, and I bought her.
So yep.
No, you rented her.
So this is the one. The gray one was the one that is not true. So thanks for playing along.
That's something.
Deej, we're gonna do this every week. You have to like just come on and like help out because you're like the only one who gets it. Well, although that was pretty grim.
Did you do that last week?
We didn't do it last
Oh.
week. No,
I was going to say, what was the...
I think I had this last week. We didn't get around to it.
Mhm.
So
So I guess it's more so the one that is the most... It seems the most plausible.
So Deej says she lived in Florida back in 2009. That explains a few things.
Yep, it's a terrible place.
It's not good. It depends on where you're at.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
We like it there, though. We
We
like
do.
Orlando.
We like Disney.
It's a
World.
weird. It's a weird mix of people because, like, I swear to God, when I was there, it was like inbred hillbillies, people from Pittsburgh, and mostly just people from up north who got tired of working real hard and wanted to just go somewhere and be lazy. Because most of my family that moved down to Florida did so because they wanted to just not work real hard. So, but yeah,
You just love that. You just love the
I
goat.
have to get you the button.
I gotta get a goat.
You'll get a fainting goat. It won't yell. It'll just fall down
So
on its face.
I would like to have a
So-
goat that could compete with that dog in
When
the back.
Elliot and Jill have a child, then we'll be like, oh, we got our grandchild a goat. Because they have chickens. Like, we got them a goat. I guess we could do that.
We crossed through Central Florida 3 or 4 times the last time we were there.
Yeah.
That was when we that one
Yeah.
road and they didn't want us to go through and
Yeah.
it wasn't good. Oh, there's a baby goat.
Oh.
Good night, Deej.
Good night, Deej.
One of these days we'll do Florida stories. I used to live there. It was awful. It's
Tomorrow's hump day.
Yeah.
It is something.
I am very happy about that.
The only bad part about tomorrow is that I'm going to get up and run upstairs to the home office, and I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'm going to have to run back downstairs and get the bag that this is in and put it back up on my desk.
Well, then take care of that now when you get home.
Yeah, I won't. I'm very lazy.
Yeah.
You're
just
a
take
lazy
yours
piece of
right
shit.
out of here and put it over.
It's already hooked up.
Yeah.
My work
Okay.
computer's already hooked up.
Yeah.
What? All right, Deej. I want to hear about that. So, you can't say things like that and then bail for the night, man.
Yeah, like that's
just mean.
Come on the show and tell us.
Oh. Hit a tree head on 15 years ago. Oh my God, drunk driver. Oh, of course. All right. Good night. Have some fun. Do something fun.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's not this. Unless you come on, then you know it's fun.
It's always fun when you're here.
Yeah.
Because we always have fun when we're here.
But you're always here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is my favorite place to be.
Oh.
Here, right here.
This room.
Oh.
I don't know why I like it so much.
One of these days we have to set this up in the bar area.
I still haven't figured out how we would do that. And
We'll have
make
to
it
just
work.
come down here one day and just set it up.
It doesn't work.
It'll work. We'll make it work.
Like on the bar?
I'd have to take the
Yeah,
mirror
behind the bar.
down. It would just.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Are you afraid of what's on the other side of the room?
No.
No.
It's just the angles of the camera. We'd have to be
You shoot
behind the bar.
You shoot the camera from an angle.
Studio
doesn't
3.
Studio 3. That's at the garage. Live from the
Laundry
Mustang.
room. Yeah.
You were talking about doing a show from the hot tub, but doing the bar is impossible.
Well, that I could actually pull off because I could put the camera across. The problem would be the microphones.
The problem would be anything would kill us in that damn water.
Right.
Well, if we used wireless headphones or something, I don't know. That would probably get us a lot of hits, I'll tell you. Well, it's that time. It's 5 of 9.
We should literally
Yes,
do it and
it's
just
promotion time.
sit there in our street clothes the entire time, like we're just normally
in clothes in the
in
hot
clothes,
tub.
yeah, shoes and everything.
That'd be uncomfortable. The bleach would ruin my stuff.
It makes it cooler.
All right, well, it's time for promotions, right?
Yeah.
So is Kat on her cat call tonight?
She's doing her show, the cat call, montgoradio.com. Tune in and listen to the girl I bought that fabulous book for. And listen to her really cool, eclectic taste in music. I'm still pissed that she can play so many instruments just like by ear. It's like Ted. Ted, if you're listening, you bastard, he can do that too. Like I've seen him like play the, bless you. He's played the bass like it's like a lead guitar.
Sure.
Like he's great, and I hate people that are that talented.
Thank God I'm not talented.
No, you suck too. But so yeah, catcall, montgoradio.com, 9:00.
Very nice. Nance, anything going on with you?
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nancy will be starring in the Broadway production of Roger Rabbit.
She can't discuss her promotional videos.
I don't.
They're on her OnlyFans page
She'll be on an OnlyFans page as Jessica Rabbit.
with long duck dunk.
Go
to jessicaadler.com.
That would have been a good name. So yeah, it would have been a good name. Yeah. Oh well.
We had a baby.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
not possible.
Not having it.
So yeah, you started out tonight.
And I'll end
But
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
let's hear
So Friday night I will be with the mighty old school, the mighty new old school, if you will.
Yeah.
With
Yep.
with guest vocalist Bob Chavis and Deej. And we'll be at the Smokehouse in Lansdale from 8 to 11. Come early, get a seat. It's going to be crowded. And that will be this Friday. What's Friday's date?
13th.
Friday the 13th. Even better.
I love it. This is my favorite number.
Saturday the 14th, I will be watching a very special movie. And then Sunday the 15th, around between 4 and 5, I will be with the Mighty Instinct, because they're mighty as well. We'll be at Craft Brew House on Delaware Avenue in Philadelphia, right near the casino, Rivers. It's right across the street from Rivers, and there is ample parking there. So it'll be interesting. It's going to be it's an all ages show, and it's $10.
Not bad.
Original
That's
rock
great
music
for live music.
So come down.
You get 50, 60 drinks free?
It's an all ages show. I don't know how that works, but I will have a drink.
I assume, yeah.
I usually find, if I have to leave and go to a bar around the corner, I'll get something to drink.
I was jealous over at the depot that when they were going, like, well, you're at the band, right? That's cool. I'm like, here's my money.
They definitely take care of their
Does
own.
it count being the neighbor of?
They
one of
did
the
give
guys?
me a free one the first time I was there because I helped you guys.
You were
bring in a couple.
You were
of
on the
things.
road crew that night.
Yeah, they're like, "Are you with the band?" I'm like, "I helped them carry."
Yeah, I guess one day I'm gonna have to walk in there and actually check out the place.
Well, David will be there. My son David will be there on December 21st with the incredible Studweiser.
Yes.
So
they
I
have a
will
new
be-
video out.
Yep.
It's really spectacular.
So I'm going to be there on the 21st.
Different adjective this time. I like it.
Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good one. Good one.
The night before, the December 20th, I will be at Screwballs with Deej on vocals with Old School. So there's lots going on.
I may try to come later.
Yeah, are you going to the Coopers?
Yeah.
Yeah, me
So
too.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
if
we're
he
going.
can't go,
We'll be at the Coopers.
Maybe we can get all
Come
the.
with us.
Maybe
We'll-
after the party, everybody
I'm
can come
going.
down there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
well,
going
the
to the-
Coopers won't.
I'm going to the Coopers
Why?
first. They actually did say.
I-
Oh, okay.
No, they're fine. They're fine. But
Okay.
I don't think it's their. No, they might get. I've seen them down there.
I think.
Koopa.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be there.
They
All
make
right.
they make barrels.
Well, it's 9:00. We did it right on time.
Look
so
at that. Look
Great.
at us go.
peace, love, and soul, people. It's another
Right.
week, and
Yeah.
and we'll see you next week.
All right. Yeah, we'll be here next
Last
week.
full
Yeah.
work week of the year. For those
How
that
the hell
have.
did that happen?
It's crazy.
I don't understand this. I hate time. All right. Yeah, we'll see you next week. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and thank you, Miss Nancy, for coming in.
Okay.
We'll get you some stuff out on.
We're gonna have to get her
internet.
some swag.
Yeah. I got a shirt she can wear.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Good night.
It's a little
See ya.
stained.
Not that one. Don't be gross. Why you better be gross?
I always have to be gross.
Ugh,
I'm gonna be gross right now.
I don't want to be
See if
gross.
it works. It's not working.